Hi, welcome to the Character Install Podcast. I am your host, Derek Ware. This podcast is powered by A Football Journey. All right, today we're talking about one of my favorite lessons, one of the things that I wish I would have learned at a younger age even, and that is that the team is more important than you. That as a player, you are part of something that is bigger than you. And the sooner we all understand the power of the team, the more enjoyment we will find from playing on a team. All right. So we've all heard the phrase family first. Well, a family and a team, that's the same thing. And so when you're part of a team, you're part of a family. And when you're part of a family, you guys have got to work together as a team. But I want you to ask yourself this question. When was the last time I did something that I didn't particularly want to do, but I did it for the good of the team? I did it for the good of the family. If you can't answer that question, if you haven't done something that you particularly didn't want to do, then you're not a good teammate. For example, I don't particularly like waking up in the middle of the night to go change diapers, but as a contributing member to the family, I do that. And as a football coach, one of the things that I hate the most is doing the laundry, reaching my hand into a dirty bin of clothes that are dripping in sweat and putting all that into a washing machine. I hate that. But I do it because the team is more important than me. I do it because I want to contribute to the family. And when you look at it that way, you start to actually love it. You start to really care about it. When I think of being a team player, I think of great players like Tom Brady and Tim Duncan and Dirk Nowtzki and even Wayne Gretzky. And all four of these guys not only are great players, Hall of Fame players, but all of them took pay cuts to help their team. They got paid millions of dollars less than what they could have been paid so that their team could have a better chance of winning the championship, so that their teammates could get paid more. Let that sink in. They took millions less for the good of the team. And you ask yourself, why would anybody do that? Why would anybody give up that? And here's the reason why. When you care about the team, your number one goal is to find ways to make the team better. Find ways to improve that team. And if that's your number one goal, well, then of course you're going to give up some extra money so that you can make the team better. I think about Larry Fitzgerald, one of my favorite football players. He's a receiver for the Arizona Cardinals. And the coach came in and he said, "Hey, Larry, I want you to move from the luxurious spot of playing outside receiver, and I want you to play inside receiver. I want you to move inside because I want you to block. You're a great blocker. I want you to block linebackers." And Larry Fitzgerald was excited about that because he was like, man, playing outside receiver, I'm helping the team. I'm catching footballs. But playing inside receiver, I can help the team by blocking and catching footballs. And his number one goal is to help the team. And so he was excited about that move. And so as a player, if your goal is to help the team and your coach comes to you and says, "Hey, I need you to play this position instead of that position," you should be fired up about that because that is giving you the best impact, the biggest impact on your team. All right, well, this is the conclusion of the character install. I just want you to think about, hey, being a team player and putting the team first. I promise you that you're not 10 years from now, you won't remember how many touchdowns you scored. You won't remember the score of any of those games, but you will remember the teammates that you made and the relationships that were developed, and you'll remember your coaches. All right.